Hey, Leo, let's go ahead and get started with a reading for you. What is the most important messages that we need to hear for Leo? What does Leo need to hear? Past life. All right. You could have some past life karma going on. You could have a past life soulmate coming in. What do we got here? Toxic. All right. Some toxic traits that you brought in from a past life. Toxic people you brought in from a past life. What else do we have? Gossip. Talking shit, you talking shit, somebody else talking shit. What else do we have for Leo? Deception. Okay. What else does Leo need to know? What is the most important messages? We have abandonment. Center of the reading is abandonment. Okay, what else do we have for Leo? Leo, business venture. Okay. What else do we have? Ooh, that one just flew out. Fake person. Who's the fake person here, Leo? Is it you? Hope it's not you. What else do we have for Leo? Spiritual cleanse. Cleansing fake people out of your life. Spirit, please show me Leo. What is the most important message for Leo? What do we have here? Ancestors. Okay, I did say past life. Yeah, past life. This is ancestors. Bottom of the deck, we've got glow up. It's time to grow up, Leo. Listen, okay. Leo, you have Pluto for the next 20 years in your 7th house of relationships, okay? So Pluto is about death and rebirth. It's about death, decay, power and control. Are you trying to have power over other people? Is somebody trying to have power over you? Because whenever we have Pluto transit a certain area of our chart, because Pluto will never in our entire lifetime make it all the way around the sun. So it only ends up in certain areas in a lifetime, which means it also means past life, okay? So, if you want to glow up, then you need to grow up, okay? That's what I'm getting here. You need to, I feel like if you have gossiped about anyone else, people are finding that out. And I feel like you're reaping the karma when it comes to your relationships, okay? If you're too, because Leos have a tendency to be very opinionated. They have a tendency to think that their shit doesn't stink. And I'm not talking about all Leos, because at the end of the day, Leo is about the heart. It's about love. Or on the negative side, it's ego, okay? So which one are you? So are you having people who are abandoning you? Have you abandoned other people? Because I do get the gossip and toxic side by side with deception, abandonment, and fake people. Or a fake person. Who here is the fake person? Is this you or is this someone else, Leo? Okay? Have you been fake to other people? Because, that's going to play itself out. And I feel like there's a cleanse that's going to have to happen. It's like you're going to have to cleanse your relationships. Maybe you have other people in your life that enjoy sitting around and gossiping. I know certain Leos who do. They sit around and they talk shit about everybody else and what everybody else is doing. And it's like you need to go inward and kind of look at yourself. If you see somebody else who's glowing right now, who's doing a really good job, or who's in the spotlight, you should be celebrating them instead of talking shit about them. I do feel like I'm kind of talking to some of the Leos that I know. And I know some Leos have really, right now people are walking away from some Leos, again, because you do have that Pluto in the 7th house. Like I said, it's going to be there till 2044. So at the end of the day, this is also a mirror reflection back to self. Because 7th house doesn't just rule other people, it's the relationship we have with ourselves. So if you notice that other people are walking away, you're the common denominator. So let's start clarifying some of these messages, okay? So what's this glow up for Leo? What is this glow up? What do we have here? Stay silent, okay? Sometimes it's best to shut your mouth. I feel like other people, they're staying silent. They don't want Leos to know, or Leos don't want other people to know what they got going on because they don't want other people gossiping. It's like sometimes it's best to say nothing. What is it? The words of Thumper: when you don't have anything nice to say nothing at all. Okay. What is this? Past life. We have a date. All right. So you could be, dating people from a past life that always turns toxic. And maybe it has to do a lot with the way that you have treated other people. Be mindful of what other people are saying, because listen, love and money are both sides of the same coin. That's Venus. Okay. What is this toxic? What is the toxic that we have? Introspection. I did say it's time for you to do some introspection about all the toxicity that goes on in your life, all the conversations that you've had with other people. I feel like those are coming back now. Pluto is now retrograde. So this is going to go back into those areas. And I feel like you need to sit down and do some introspection and go, okay, well, where have I gone wrong? I do feel like either you're missing someone, Leo, or someone is missing you, okay? But they could be toxic people. Gossip. What do we got here? Yeah, people don't have any more patience for gossip. And now we have what? We have Mercury, the Sun, Venus, and Jupiter, all in Gemini. So be careful with gossip. You don't want to be standing around the water cooler talking shit about other people, because people it will come out. And I feel like people are really losing patience with people who are like this. Like, they're not associating with people like this anymore. Okay, what's the deception? What is this deception for Leo? The truth, yeah. The truth came out. Like I said, the truth will always be revealed. You can't be two-faced, okay? And maybe for some of you, Leos, this was somebody who was two-faced in your life. I do feel like this reading does go both ways, okay? Because it's not always happening to you. Sometimes you're the initiator of all the rises and falls in your relationships, okay? So the deception, somebody could be lying here. Yeah, feeling stuck. Why? Who's feeling stuck? Whoa. We've got gift. All right. We've got contract, and we have debt paid off. I'm going to put those back in and see if they come back out. Oh, Jesus. We've got lust in the place of abandonment. We have regret. We have abundance, and we have change. If you want to be in a happy, healthy, loving bond, you have to stop going towards lustful situations, okay? It's like, I almost feel like, Leo, you need to put now that Pluto is going retrograde, it's going back into your 6th house of work, your employment, your health. So for some of you, Leos, you could be going through some type of a health issue, okay? But whenever we have disease, it's because of dis-ease. Okay, there's some type of dis-ease that's going on in your life. Maybe you're not happy about something that's been going on in your life. Obviously, whoever it is that I'm tapped into, this person's not happy with their life. All right, what's this business venture? Okay, we got unexpected income, but it showed up in the reverse. If you're not valuing others, others aren't going to value you. So, maybe you were expecting some type of income, some type of a loan to come through, and maybe it's not coming through. Who's this fake person? Who's this fake person for Leo? Loneliness. Were you the fake person and now everybody's walked away from you? Or was there somebody in your life that was fake and now you're walking away from them? I think it's time that you start cleansing your space, cleansing your aura, cleansing your heart, cleansing your mind. Yeah, we've got fame and influence. Maybe you got a little too big for your britches, or someone else did. Yeah, negative energy. Or you're seeing somebody else glowing up, and you're seeing that they're getting a lot of fame, they're getting a lot of attention, And that's making somebody feel like you're sending negative energies towards this person. Be careful with that because karma goes both ways, positive and negative. What else do we have here? A crush. What's up with these ancestors? And maybe it's just envy. I'm almost getting envy. What's up with these ancestors? A contract. Yeah, you have a karmic contract. You have to clear out this space with these ancestors. Yeah, oh shit, we got karma again. Flew right out of the deck. You will reap what you sow. So what you put out comes back tenfold. So you need to be very mindful that you are not sitting around the water cooler, gossiping about other people, talking shit. There needs to be a major, major shift in your energy or in the energies around you. Because listen, you only, you can bring in, like you're mirroring, right? You'll mirror whatever experiences that you're going through. And you can block all your wishes from coming true if you're not careful, Leo. What else do we have here, Leo? Leo, success. Success is yours. If you can clear out all this karma, you're going to see a major, major glow up for your future. Okay, Virgo, or I almost said Virgo. Maybe you got Virgo in your chart or you're dealing with a Virgo. Okay, so we got endings and new beginnings. So I do feel like there needs to be some type of an ending for a new beginning. So you're going to have to close out one chapter of your life for new beginnings to come in. What is the ending and beginning? Whew. We got friends. Yeah, you might have to close out a chapter with some friends, and so that you can open yourself up to new friendship groups. And then you have obsession. You got obsession. And then you have intuition, but it showed up in the reverse. You're not listening to your intuition. I suggest that you do. Like, who is actually really on your side, Leo? You know, you could have turned your back on some people who were actually on your on your side for the people who weren't. You know, and you may find that out in the near future, that you may like have to shut down some of these relationships, some of these false relationships, because it's like, yeah, you may have a bunch of people around you, but we can still feel very lonely with this whole crowd. What else do we have for Leo? Woo, that one just flew out. Yeah, breaking cycles. And we have that here with the ancestors and a contract. You have to break old cycles, okay? Because it's going to bleed out into certain parts of your life. But that's what Pluto represents. Like, Pluto wants you to break free from, you know, anything that has power over you. I keep hearing the word envy, envy, envy. All right, we got the future, but it shows up in the reverse. And we also have hard work, which also shows up in the reverse. A new skill. Maybe you're needing to learn a new skill. Maybe you need to learn a new skill, like a new way to be. You're going to have to put in the work. But it's almost like you're delaying it. But we do have Pluto that is now retrograde, that is going to go back into Capricorn on September 1st. And it won't re-enter Aquarius again until November 20th. And then that's when it goes in and it never comes back out of Aquarius. So be very mindful about the people that you're bringing into your life, Leo, because, you know, not everything that glitters is gold. And you got to stop blaming other people, you know, for your circumstances. Or maybe other people are blaming you. Yeah, it's time for you to go towards your life purpose, Leo. I just saw 1414, so that number might be relevant. Your birthday could be on the 14th. Okay, we have habits. Yeah, breaking old cycles, old habits. It's time. It's all about timing, because even in habits, I see the clock. Something to do with time. Well, you got a lot of time with Pluto now in your 7th house of relationships. So you better be mindful about how you're utilizing this energy, Leo. Yeah, it's time for you to reconsider. You know, what are your roles in all of this? Because listen, nothing can come at you if you didn't manifest it. And it's time for you to manifest more self-love. And, love for others. Maybe it's because of a lack of self-love that you treat other people like shit, okay? And like I said, if this isn't you, this could be someone else. So if this story also doesn't resonate, then come back at a later date or go watch your moon and your rising sign. Or if you have a stellium of planets in a certain area of your chart, go and watch that sign too. Because not all readings are going to resonate every single time. But if this reading resonates, please give it a thumbs up or schedule a reading and let's take a look at, what's going on so that we can get you out of the cyclical pattern of behavior so that you can move into more happy, healthy, loving bonds so that you can go through that glow up. And maybe for some of you, going through that glow up means you need to be quiet sometimes. Maybe you just don't need to run your mouth all the time. It's time for you to stay silent. It's time for you to be quiet. Maybe you've been running your mouth and telling everybody else's secrets and people have had enough with all of that. And they're ready for a change. So they're going towards their abundance. They're going towards a new life and they're not going to share it with you because they know your patterns. Subject to interpretation. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. If you're interested in a personal reading, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. Leo, I love you guys all so much. I really, truly do. I'm a Virgo, and the Mercury and the Sun are always hanging out. Even I get frustrated with Leos sometimes, even though I love my Leos, but I do know that they have an ego that's just as big as the sun. So be careful with that, Leo, especially because you could have had some really awesome friendships that come in, but now, people will walk away from you because Pluto is now in that 7th house of relationships and people are tired of people's patterns. So anyway, thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. Also, if you're interested, you can always sign up for the memberships on my channel where you get exclusive content just for you. Anyway, you guys, love you all so much. Take care.